At Melton Tackle, we offer 6 styles of PowerPro line. We have the standard PowerPro line, we have Depth Hunter Offshore, Hollow Ace, Maxcuatro, and Super Slick 8. The standard PowerPro line, this is like the original formula that PowerPro started off with. This line is a very low stretch line, very sensitive. Comes in a few colors. It comes in yellow, green, red, white, high vis yellow, ranging from sizes from 5-pound test all the way to 250. This is a general value line. You can be using it in freshwater, saltwater. This is like your old go-to, kind of like the workhorse of all the PowerPro lines. And now we have the Depth Hunter. So Depth Hunter, PowerPro makes it in 2 styles. They make it in an offshore and they make it in a standard. So the big difference is how the line is segmented, and what that means is when the color changes on the line. So when you're fishing with the offshore, it changes every 100 feet. Guys that are deep dropping usually like this if they're trying to cover a large range of depth. The standard Depth Hunter comes, it's segmented in 25 feet increments. So basically changes color every 25 feet. So this is good for guys that are maybe jigging and they're jigging in something shallower than 100 feet, since this is all segmented in 100 feet. This is in 25 feet. So if they're targeting maybe a jack and it's suspended in 25 feet, you drop a couple of 3 colors, now you're at 30 feet, and now you're targeting fish at a little bit shallower depth. This is comes in a range of sizes. In the standard, it comes in about 10-pound all the way up to 150-pound test. The offshore Depth Hunter comes in a little bit less. It comes from 65 all the way up to 65 to 130-pound test. A lot of guys like to use these on their deep drop reels, Tanacoms, electric reels, Beastmasters, just so they know where they're dropping, how much line they got out. Very good stuff for jigging, good stuff for deep dropping, guys. All right, now we have the PowerPro Hollow Ace. This line is good for the guys that are looking to splice the line, looking to serve the line up, looking for a knotless connection. Great for offshore application. It starts off about 40-pound test. It's got a few colors, yellow, white, blue. Great stuff for if you're looking for no knot connection. It's got a 16 fiber construction. Very easy to splice. I spliced a ton of hollow lines. This line is one of the most easiest to splice. The needle doesn't pop out when you're sliding it through, stays open, doesn't collapse on you when you're working the needles. Super easy to work with. They also make small spools, like 100-yard spools, for guys that are looking to make wind-ons. So you don't have to buy a giant spool. You can buy just a 100-yard spool of 100, 130, 200-pound line if you're trying to make a wind-on, swordfish wind-on. I personally use this on a lot of my bigger rigs because I like that I can splice it, and that I have a higher breaking strength. There's no knot strength now, so I like, this is like my go-to for my heavier 100-pound rig setup, so I can get that higher breaking strength and make sure I don't lose that trophy fish. All right, now we have the PowerPro Slick 8 V2 line, which is Shimano's most round and most smooth PowerPro line. Very popular for guys looking to have that real precise casting. Very popular with my freshwater clientele. Comes in a lot of sizes, a lot of small sizes from 10-pound all the way up to 80 pounds, so it doesn't go into the larger sizes. So you're going to see a lot of this used in freshwater. A lot of more natural colors also for the lakes and stuff, rivers. You got it in yellow, blue, onyx, aqua green, and moonshine, which kind of glows at night with a black light. Very popular guys that need to cast, good on spinners. A lot of guys that I talk to, that I sell this to, they like to put it on their spinners. Really good stuff for the freshwater, or even if you're looking at that backwater redfish guy, this is a very good selection for that kind of fishing. All right, now we have the Maxcuatro PowerPro line. This line has a very thin diameter to its strength. This line is basically like if you're buying 80-pound line, now it's got the diameter of 60-pound line. Very good line if you're trying to maximize a small reel with a high pound test. A lot of guys that buy this stuff are putting them on spinners, since spinners have very low line capacities and they hold very little line. So guys are looking to get more line. They're going to PowerPro Maxcuatro so they can bump up their line capacity 25-30%. Very good line for that. It's a solid line. You have to tie this to connect it to mono. It's non-spliceable. Comes in a few colors. It comes in green, yellow, and white. From spools like 500-yard spools all the way up to like 50-yard spools. It ranges from pound tests like 20-pound tests all the way up to 100-pound tests. So very good stuff for small reels trying to get that higher breaking strength. If you need any more information on this, you can visit us at meltontaco.com or call us at the hotline.